Once again, we are back. BYC Gaming Ring Controller. We are trying to bring you championships. We're gonna finish this season out. We're gonna get things going here. Let's get straight to work. It's episode 17. We're on the road taking on the Baltimore Orioles. We have a very good matchup as far as pitching is concerned. Two guys that have kind of cooled off from their hot starts, but they're still among the AL leaders in wins. That goes for Kyle Gibson, 11-6, 3.02 ERA, as well as Nestor Cortes, Nasty Nestor, 11-4. 2.62 ERA. They got same, pretty much similar records. You know what I'm saying? Not too far apart in ERA, with Nestor edging him there, and also 2 games better in the loss column. But today it's whoever can get it done. You know, Baltimore fresh off a victory against us. I had Ben Vorvet get hurt opening up the game. I think he was like doing batting practice in the last game, so we didn't play him in the last game. Um, I would like to give Volpe some at bats. We gotta get Connor Falefa's confidence back up, though. I feel like he's still batting 283. I think Volpe should get the start, but he's pitching against a veteran, so I'm going to let Connor Falefa stay in the lineup, but he's going to switch spots with Gleyber Torres. All right, let's get to it. Let's go out here, try to get this dub. Once again, you rocking with BYC Gaming, bring your controller. Go by the name of Biz Billa. You call me Biz for short. And we are gonna go ahead and get right to work. See, I'm gonna keep it tall with you. It is not supposed to be music that loud. We gotta kill the music just because we don't want no copyright issues. I usually will play the intro and let the batters come to the box, but apparently they changed my settings. So let's get to it. Harrison Bader gonna lead things off, facing Kyle Gibson. Usually I go ahead and maybe throw a bunt out there, try to get Harrison Bader on base against the 51 and 52 Orioles, but we're gonna make Gibson throw, being that he's among the AL leaders in wins. I like where that pitch was at. Thought I could drive it. I do drive it, but it's going to be right to the left fielder, Austin Hayes. He's going to make the catch. Speaking of a player named Austin Riley had 2 home runs in the previous game. Wasn't enough to get it done, but here in this matchup, I think we lost that game. I got to see the score. I think we lost that game. It's been a little minute since I played MLB The Show, so pardon me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of games in rotation right now, but we are back to it. Gleyber Torres is going to hit second here. All right, he's throwing that sinker early on, 4 strikes. So if he does the same approach with Judge, y'all know what time it is. Fouls a sinker with a breaking ball, 1-1 count. So you see on the bottom of the screen, Sonny Gray picking up his 100th win of his career, and he's throwing that sinker confidently. I don't think that was a strike, but it's going to be called one nonetheless. 1-2 count. Orioles not much of a factor in the AL East, but nonetheless they are a tough team. That's going to be the second out as Gleyber Torres grounds into the glove of Adam Frazier. And now here comes Judge. Judge now in the box, 34 home runs on the year, all-star this season, starting in right field. Now, like I said, we've seen Gibson throw that sinker on the first pitch. This time he leads with a cutter. It's going to start things off 1-0. Sinker going to fall out of the bottom of the zone. Ball 2. 2-1 count. I didn't even want to swing at that, but being that it was like perfect location as far as height in the strike zone, somewhere I could just Put good contact on it. Good decision. Hits it through a part of the infield where the fielders are not. And Judge has the first hit of the day for the Bronx Bombers. As now Anthony Rizzo steps into the box. Rizzo, of course, neck and neck with Judge and Stanton most of the year. Can't forget Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani. Those have been the top 5 home run hitters, and not just the AL, but in baseball this season here on BYC Gaming. Oh, man, that was a nasty pitch to Chase. Fouls it off. It was going to be a strike anyway. We now got an 0-2 count to Anthony Rizzo. He's going to take the sinker on the outside for ball 1. I had to sit on that. I had good swing timing, but it's not going to be good enough to keep the inning alive. Orioles are going to come up. We got Cedric Mullins, Adam Frazier, and the newly acquired Joey Meneses. Bottom of the first on the way. You see his work? That's the Cortes. Absolutely dazzling on the season. 1 walk. I mean, come on. It don't get much better than that. The walk to strikeout ratio. The walks, the whip. You know what I'm saying? The whip is crazy. Like, let's see, can we keep it going right here? It's going to be a tough play to make. Good effort by Austin Riley. I think not Kyle Higashioka, but Ben Vorvet should have given a little more chase to that. That was a long way for Austin Riley to come and try to make a play on the baseball. Nonetheless, Adam Frazier is going to take strike number 1. 10 home runs, 53 RBIs on the year. Now Frazier is going to be down 0-2 as he fouls that off. He is the second leading hitter as far as hits are concerned. 94 on the year. 69-34. You see it, man. Best record in baseball. We've cooled off since we went on that streak series. Oh my goodness, and that one was rope. And Cedric Mullins has got speed, so we're gonna get lucky that he's gonna remain at third. I almost want to walk Meneses right here. Let's see what they have on deck. They got a switch hitter and Santander, so let's see if we can just get a strikeout. Might walk Anthony to try to get out the inning. We got the empty base after this. Good pitch by Cortes. Getting the former Washington National to swing through that one. Man, but the Mexican World Baseball Classic roster member makes Cortes pay. And Cortes' struggles have continued here. Tried to hit him with an inside slider. I mean, it was a little too much zone on it. And Meneses makes us pay. 2-0 now, Baltimore. As Cortes unable to retire. Meneses, and look at this. It's going to continue. Might be able to make a play on this ball. No, it stays in the ballpark. I actually thought it was a home run for a second. It's going to stay in the ballpark, and that's going to be a 3-0 start for the Baltimore Orioles. Let's get a mound visit real quick. We got to calm him down. So his confidence definitely shaken after the rough start, but man, that was rough start. As I said in the beginning of the episode, This Orioles team, despite them not having the strongest record, they are tough as they continue to bring the hits. I'm actually now I'm like sitting here like, all right, now what am I doing wrong? Like they just putting good hits on these pitchers. Austin Hayes swings through the first pitch strike. That pitch hits him, but thankfully he swings through it for strike 2. Unbelievable. So Cortes definitely needs to come down and take it easy right now. Man. All right, we finally get some weak contact, but it's gonna fall out of play, foul. Cortes now with the payoff pitch. He finally gets a grounder. This is gonna score another run, but it is going to get 2 outs. We probably needed those 2 outs more than we needed to worry about salvaging that other run right there. Good thing about this Yankee ball club, you're never out of a game with an offense like this, but man, 4 runs is definitely a rough deficit to start the game off with. So he recovers with 2 ground balls, and those ground balls turn into 3 outs, but not before they put 4 runs on the board here in Baltimore. Even though they're not this good, that good in our season here, Baltimore Orioles in real life definitely a very good up-and-coming baseball team, man. Them making the playoffs just don't do nothing but boost their confidence. Shout out to all my fam out there, the Orioles fans, the Olds fans out there in Baltimore. But, yo, gotta salute the Orioles, man. That's a great fan base, and they deserve a good baseball team. So, best of luck to them, you know what I'm saying? So we get what looked to be good contact, but for whatever reason, it's going to be a weak fly to center. And Cedric Mullins is going to make the play. Giancarlo Stanton retired on the first pitch. So Austin Riley's going to step in here. We talked about this being a big pitcher's duel, but out the gate, if the first inning is any indication of what this game is going to be, I'm pretty much convinced that the Orioles are gonna apply some pressure on that side of the field. All right, so Austin Riley's the hottest hitter in this series right now. 2 home runs in the previous game. Now let's see if Riley can bring some life, not just to the Yankees offense, but to the Yankees in general with the early deficit. Now look at that. I swung at that pitch. Definitely should not have. Was fooled. Thought it was a fastball. It was a sinker. Drops out of the zone, and I can do nothing more than chop it. And here comes Oswaldo Cabrera, who has set his career high for home runs already, 20 on the year. Been a little while since I've seen him go yard, though. We don't need him to go yard right there. We just need him to put the ball in play. That he does. And there's a base knock. So we got a 2-out single for Oswaldo Cabrera. And here's another guy that we've been trying to build his confidence back up. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. We had to move him down the lineup because he's been struggling somewhat. Well, here he is in a big spot, looking to keep this inning alive. And look, we get a beautiful fastball right there. I had to look at the pictures. I didn't even know he had a fastball in the repertoire. So good stop by Rushman. It's going to hold Cabrera at first. 1-1 count. Even with 2 outs. That sinker has been giving me trouble. Having a hard time recognizing it. Definitely having a hard time getting the right bat timing on it. Ooh, almost got me to chase that slider. That was a good pitch. 2-2 count. Cabrera hoping Kiner-Falefa can work this count full so he can get a little jump. Ooh, that was close. So we get our wish. Cabrera's going to be in motion. And Connor Falefa's going to make solid contact with another fly out to the outfield. And that's going to be another scoreless inning for the Yanks despite one hit. This time it comes from Cabrera. Still 4-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That's the ball. 1-0.
So here's the highly touted youngster, Adley Rutschman. Solid contact right there. He fouls it off. Beautiful circle change that is swung on and missed. Wow, beautiful pitch. That's what I wanted to see more of in the first inning. Nice strikeout from Cortes. Speaking of young stars, Gunnar Henderson now stepping in. 27th pitch of the game here for Cortes. Easily could have ended up throwing way more pitches than that in that bad first inning, but that's one thing that's going to hopefully work in our favor.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, Cortes starting to get a little more comfortable. He's locating his pitches better. Let's see if he can do what he did to the previous batter, sit him down on strikes. Slider's going to miss low and away. Cortes down 2-2. Looks like the ump is going to call strike 3 there. Nice block by Rortvedt, and that's going to lead to the second out. So here comes Cedric Mullins. He led things off, got things going early on with the single in the last inning. He now has his second at bat here in the second inning. He's going to ground this one. So that's a great bounce back inning for Cortes. Calm down, throw some strikes, and retire the side without any further damage being done. Yankees on the way, the top of the third.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
So Rortvedt stepping in. He was called up to the bigs once the Bombers traded was it Jose Trevino? I really can't remember who that other catcher was. But point being, we traded our other catcher, and the lefty Rortvedt has been solid. You know, he's not gonna wow you with a lot of statistical stuff at the plate because he doesn't get a lot of at bats, but he's had some clutch at bats. I can't deny that. And look, right on cue, takes one the opposite way for a base hit right over the outstretched hands of Urias, and that's how you want to start the third inning off. So now maybe this is my time to go for a little drag bunt. Ooh, I like the location, but I couldn't get the bat on it. That's going to be strike 1. Ooh, nice base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Yanks. And now it's going to be Gleyber Torres up with runners at first and second with nobody out here in the third. Definitely a good time to threaten here. Torres, 14 home runs on the year. Definitely will be a good time for a long ball. Gibson has the count at 0-1 after the first pitch strike. We're now even at 1 after the sinker misses low. Torres, of course, hitting his 100th home run of his career this season. Wow, good cutter. Thought that one was going to drop back to the zone. It does not. And it's 1-2. Sinker misses again. 2 apiece. 2 men on. Nobody out. Little hesitation, but I'm glad I did swing at that to foul it off. Torres stays alive again. Count now full. So we can go ahead and send the runners if we so choose. We get the double steal going, but we're unable to keep that ball in play. It's not going to matter as we run again, but Gibson misses on the outside part of the plate, and now the count moves to a walk. That bat is over. It is now Aaron Judge stepping in with the bases juice, and he's looking to do damage right here. One swing of the bat ties this game. We know Aaron Judge has that ability. You see Gibson a little shaken up confidence-wise, but he still has a 4-run lead as a cushion. And Judge makes strong contact with that pitch. It's going to be a double play. And we do get 1 run in. One thing I will say, Judge definitely has been struggling with grounding into double plays this season. This at-bat is no different. Probably, I mean, not even probably, more than likely leads the team in grounded into double plays. All right, so we still got a chance to add on and potentially cut down this lead. We got Anthony Rizzo now stepping into the box. He still got the speed demon, Harrison Bader at third. Let's see what Rizzo can do here. That is good contact. All I can hope is that it gets out of the park. It will not. Cedric Mullins catches it in deep center. Good job by Rizzo putting the ball in play. But nonetheless, the Orioles limit the damage. They had the bases loaded against them with nobody out, but they found a way to get out of the inning. Still a Baltimore lead. This time it's 3 runs, 4-1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
All right, so here we go. Adam Frazier now stepping in. Cortes looking to get back to work. He had a long time to rest on the bench. He's picking right up where he left off as another ground ball out made. And now we have got 1 out. Oh, my controller died, bro. We getting an inside the park home run out of this. Wow. I wish I could. Yo. That's embarrassing, bro. Yo. I was looking at, or maybe my controller didn't die, but it definitely jammed up or something, because I was looking at Twitch for a second. I'm going to keep it real, John. Let me get out of behind the scenes. I was looking at Twitch for 1 second, 1 quick second, and I looked up, and I thought I was under that catch, and when I went back to move, I was not moving. I'm like, oh, no, they didn't do me like that. But my controller was definitely on, because y'all wouldn't be able to hear any of that. Ah, man, so that's a human error right there. Joey Meneses with an inside the park home run. That's my fault. That was a rookie mistake. I don't even make mistakes like that. I'm actually ashamed of myself. I don't know. I don't know if it was the controller. I don't know if I looked away for too long or a combination of both. But that sucks. Game now back to a 4-run lead after the miscue. We had 2 outs as well. That's the part that really sucks. Actually, probably had 1 out, but nonetheless, that sucks. All right, well, we get Mountcastle looking at the fastball. I almost want to see what happened with Cabrera, but we'll move on and try to get back in this game, man. 69 wins on the year. Nice. I was hoping this was 70, you know, first time getting back on the stream in a little minute, but right now we have got a lot more work to do as Giancarlo Stanton being patient at the plate. He's worked it to a 1-1 count. Now behind in the count after the sinker hits on the outside of part of the strike zone. 1-2 count. Oh, I don't know why I held up right there. Should have taken a shot at that. All right, here comes Austin Riley. Austin Riley we picked up after trading our catcher, Josh Donaldson, and a prospect. Made that move. Now we got one of the best third basemen in baseball. We also traded DJ LeMahieu to the Twins. And we picked up some guys that you're probably going to see in this game if we're down and losing like this. Jose Miranda. I want to get Donovan Solano on the playoff roster once it expands, as here's some more good contact for the Yankees, but it's going to lead to a flyout. And Cedric Mullins has been busy today. He's going to retire the side with that catch. Kyle Gibson in full control right now. Wish I could say the same for Nestor. He's had his team work against him with some blunders in that third inning. But he's not helping the cause, giving up all these hits. Is another base hit for the Orioles. He's now definitely looking at a hit and run situation here. Ramon Urias in the box now. Cortes. The Cuban pitcher trying his best to limit any more damage, but right now he's having a tough time throwing strikes. This one's going to be fouled off now. Going to be a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. You pretty much got to expect the runner to be going on this. The runner doesn't go. You strike out Urias. That's going to be the first out. Good job by Cortes. Rutschman now steps in. He had 2 Ks in the game against Severino. It's now Cortes gets ahead of Rutschman early in the count, 0-2 count. Ooh. Try to throw the slider right there. Doesn't hit. Ooh. Probably shouldn't have done that. I should have done that, man. I know better than that. Why did I try to go for that double play, bro? All right, hopefully we don't give up any runs in this inning, but man. Actually, I got to go ahead and start warming up an arm. Man, that was another mental mistake. I think we're going to be okay, though. Austin Riley makes it happen. Nice double play as Cortes is able to get out of the inning there. Very fortunate to not get the double play on the previous play and then turn around and do it Right after, Austin Riley makes a beautiful pick, sends it over to Gleyber Torres, who then sends it to Rizzo, and that's the end of the inning. 7 hits now for this Orioles ball club. And I think we're gonna be down 2-0 if we lose this series. So I can't remember the last time we lost a series. So we're gonna have to fight, and we gotta stop swinging at some of these pitches, man. That's been a problem with Connor Filet for just chasing stuff early, and that's gonna lead to a quick first out. Got to be more selective with the pitches that we choose to take hacks at, because that right there should have been a longer at bat. Nonetheless, Vortvet is up. He takes strike one. Sinker misses low and away. Shout out to everybody that tapped in with the first episode of Spider-Man. Y'all be sure to check us out at BYC_gaming on Twitch, at BYC Gaming on YouTube. You'll be able to find those live streams. 2 outs now as Vortvet could not find a lane for that baseball to get through to be a hit. Gibson with a nice play on that last one. 32 stolen bases for Harrison Bader, leading the American League. I think John Birdie leads the league, all of the majors, but one, 2 count. Bader 1 for 2 on the day. Definitely looking for 2-2, but instead he's going to get a 2-2 count in the at bat as the sinker misses down bottom. The cutter now misses away, and the count is now full. Bader, of course, hitting 300 on the season as well, so he can swing the bat outside of the bunts. Very patient right there. Draws a walk after being down in the count.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
We got probably the best lineup in baseball as far as this game is concerned. This one's taking the opposite way, but I don't think it's going to have enough. It's got a little too much air on it. It's going to fall into the glove of the right fielder, Meneses, and boy, this is a beatdown, man. All right, so Cortes back to work. Those are fastball right down Broad Street, or Broadway, whatever you want to say. There's a 0-2 count after the fastball is fouled off. Mullins, the all-star center fielder, takes the pitch. It's fouled off. Ground ball. Rizzo makes the play on it. 1 out. Another foul ball. Frazier takes the change up low. 1-2 count. Cortes comes back with the circle change. This time is way lower. This time it's fouled off though by Frazier. Frazier, very talented hitter. He's just staying alive at this point. Some of these pitches are way out of the zone. That one nearly uncatchable for Vortvet. Pretty much had Frazier swinging at everything. He's going to strike out right there. Here's a guy that's been giving us work. A home run, a single, 3 RBIs. Meneses steps into the box. 3rd on the Orioles in RBIs. As he's come over from the Nationals. Nice play by Rizzo. And that is going to retire the side. So the Yankees are going to send up Judge, Rizzo, and Stan. The murderer's row part of the lineup. Let's see If any of these gentlemen can produce some offense and get things going here
Leading off for the Yankees,
for the Bronx Bombers.
number 99, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge now stepping in. Ooh. Sinker had good location, but I did not recognize the pitch out of the glove. This one's going to be fouled off. This is really a good game being pitched from Kyle Gibson. Got to give respect where respect is due. Hopefully we can knock him out of the game in the next couple innings and try to get to this bullpen. Situation right there where I felt I had to swing. That was close to the zone to defend the plate. It's going to lead to the first out here in the top half of the sixth.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So Rizzo steps in, a little shade thrown by the crowd, calling Rizzo overrated, but those numbers say otherwise. Definitely on pace for 40 to 50 home runs this season. As Rizzo takes ball one. The shift is on. And the shift is going to pay dividends. That is going to be the second out. So here we're hoping Giancarlo can take 1 yard. We've come back from worse deficits than this. So if you are watching, stay tuned. Hopefully we can turn things around. It is definitely possible, but not the way Kyle Gibson is throwing right now. Ooh. Felt like I was late on that. That's exactly what I was. Meneses, the player of the game, on the way. He makes the easy catch to retire the side. The Orioles in full control against the division-leading Yankees, 5-1.
Leading off for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
All right, so Santander in the game here. He's 3 for 13, batting .231 with 13 Ks against Nestor Cortes. Probably going to be Nestor's last inning of work. Can't seem to throw a strike right now. Santander takes that one for a strike.
That's 4, take your base.
And that one was a strike in my humble opinion, but it's going to go down as a ball. I got to let Michael King get some throws tonight, so we'll warm him up along with Clark Smith, who was just stretching and tossing at first, but now need him to get fully warmed up so we can potentially bring him in the seventh. Torres trying to get this out. 1-2 counts. It's a tough at bat right here. Mountcastle did a lot of damage in the previous game. Very tough hitter. Trying not to just gift wrap him a hit right here. All right, looks like we're able to get him to pop up to right. Aaron Judge makes the catch. And we now got one man out. Here comes Austin Hayes. Hit earlier in the game for the 6-year Baltimore Oriole. Oh, just out of that outstretched hand of Anthony Rizzo. And now he's 2 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be it for Nestor Cortes. So sucks that he's going to get another loss. I think he's just going to push him to 11-5. And now Kyle Gibson is going to move ahead to 12-6 if where nothing changes. Right now, Cortes is responsible for the loss. I mean, he calmed down as things went on.
Now pitching for New York.
But let's see how this goes.
Schmidt.
We got Clark Schmidt now coming into the game. We definitely need this Yankees team to go ahead and get us out of this inning without any more damage if we want to have a chance to win this game.
That's the ball.
Throwing a lot of sinkers. Trying to get the strikeout here with the slider. That's going to be fouled off. Still 1-2 count. Schmidt now with the pitch. Another foul ball. Try to go with some movement there. That's going to lead to a 2-2 count. Urias with a tough at bat, man. He has worked it full. Unbelievable. But finally, he makes a mistake. It's going to be a pop-up to the catcher. And that is 2 dead. Adley Rushman going to ground to third base. Austin Riley going to make the tag on Santander, and that is going to be it for that half of the inning. So good job by not just well, I pretty much got to give the credit to Schmidt to get us out of that inning because Cortes almost sent us the wrong way. But Kyle Bradish is going to step into the game, and that means we finally are freed from Kyle Gibson. So Bradish throws some heat on the first pitch. It's going to be strike one. Swung on and miss. I'm going to be honest with you, man. We are way too aggressive today out here in Baltimore. It's been a while since I played. And truth be told, I see the rust. We got 4 hits, which is not the worst, but when Baltimore has 8 and they're getting some of these hits with runners in scoring position, you got to reevaluate your approach at the plate as Austin Riley there flies out to first base. Cabrera's going to throw a change. Cabrera's going to take the change up for ball 1. Switch it in left fielder. Was an all-star this year. Very deserving. Potentially a gold glove, platinum glove, you know what I mean? Could be big things in the future for this kid. Just re-signed with the Yankees. And just put the ball in play, but it's going to be caught by Austin Hayes. Right now the Yankees can't get anything to go their way. A lot of hits to the outfield, but these players are making plays. So here comes Connor Falefa. He had a rough at bat in the last one. This time he's aggressive again, as he was in the last at bat. It's going to lead to an out. So not much able to get going here by this Yankee offense. Now we can't strictly blame it on Kyle Gibson. It's now the bullpen in and making an impact.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Speaking of bullpen, Clark Schmidt now with a 1-2 count on Gunnar Henderson. The count now moves to 1-2 after the fly foul out. Henderson now has the count even. Ground ball. Torres makes it look easy and gets the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So here's a man that's been active in center field, retiring a lot of Yankee hitters. Cedric Mullins steps in, takes a ball. So this one's going to get hit right back up to the mound on a pop-up. And it's going to be caught by Schmidt.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So Frazier now steps in. We were able to retire him on strikes in the previous at-bat. The lefty second baseman, definitely somebody I had my eye on at the trade deadline, but we did not go after him. All right, so Meneses back in. He's 2 for 3. Good slider. That's going to fool him. There's a slur, fouled off. Oh, a little bit of a purpose pitch. That one goes over the outstretched hand of the catcher. Well, it was a purpose pitch, so let's see if we can make it purposeful and work. Doesn't work right there, but it does get Meneses to foul it off. Schmidt now trying to retire Meneses, but he is still fighting. 2-2 count. Easily could have been strike 3. Here comes the full count. This one's going to be popped out the right. Judge is under it. And the Yankees are going to get out of this inning. So I'm going to be honest with you, man. If we had a regular night of scoring, we easily could be in this game right now. So as you saw, we're going to bring in Michael King to pitch here in the 8th. Hopefully we can turn things around. We only got 6 outs to do something. Ben Vortvet now in the game. Vortvet now takes the first strike. 2-1 count. Count now 3-1. Oh, it was hard to take that one, but I'm glad I did. Count now full. Good at bat by Vortvet here. Oh, probably didn't have to swing at that one. May have been able to get a walk out of that. It was a little close though, so that is going to be strike 3. Great at bat by Ben. All right, now we got a bunt situation. Yeah, Harrison's going to do a good job right there. He's going to get on base and start things off the right way for the Yanks. There you see, lays the bunt down. He's way faster than the pitcher. Also took a while for Mountcastle to get to that one. Now we got speed on first base here. Fastball first pitch. I feel like he's going to go all speed right here. Ooh. I'm glad I went back because I was about to run. Like I said, I'm expecting all speed right here because of the pattern that this catcher has called this game at. There it is, all speed. Got the curveball, able to beat the pitch. 33rd stolen base on the year for Harrison Bader. Got a solid jump. He just flat out beat that throw. Not by the longest mile, but a stolen base is a stolen base. And here comes now Torres with Bader now in scoring position. Late swing is going to result in an out. Frazier retires. Torres is now Aaron Judge now. Stepping into the box. 2 outs. Harrison Bader on second. Ooh, Foul ball. One count here. Ooh. So yeah, I can definitely see that my timing is way off right now. I got to get back in the field for this game. 2-2 count now. Big chance for us to put some kind of points on the board here. Woo! That was close. 3-2 count now. Rizzo on deck. Judge at the dish. Bader on second. Here comes the pitch. This one's hit a little softly to third, and Judge is out. So Judge has had opportunities to make something happen. He had the bases loaded for him earlier, and he had a man on second here. Unable to produce anything. He has the only run driven in of the game, and that was on the double play.
Now pitching for New York.
But things looking rather bleak for the Bronx Bombers. So Michael King gonna try to do his job and keep this at a 4-run lead, so the Yanks can try to come up and salvage this game. Wow, that was a very generous strike zone right there. A few words from Satendura on the way out. It was very generous. I need that same type of generosity here as Mountcastle steps in. Another tough hitter on this Orioles team. He had a single in the first, batting .301, 23 bombs on the year, as well as 59 RBIs. 2-0 now. This one's going to be fouled off. Whew. Good high heat from Michael King. Gets Mountcastle to swing through it. He's going to swing through this one, and it's just foul. And there you go. There you have it. Good pitch from Michael King. He is going for the K for every at bat here in this inning, trying to strike out the side. King's gonna miss with the sinker. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there you have it. Michael King striking out the side. You love to see it. That was a good job by the Yankee setup man to show that he can be used in a lot of situations besides just trying to get, to the end of the game. I like that. Good job by Michael King. I guess you have to have some kind of bright spot in a game like this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
All right, here's Anthony Rizzo. He's going to take ball one. It's been a common theme in this game. A lot of overrated chants for a lot of my Yankees guys. And judging by this score, you would think that. But that is not the case. We'll be back to get the Orioles up out of here. Ooh, I don't know why I swung at that. That's supposed to be 3-0. Now standing on deck. So we got a 3-1 now. Probably should have taken a normal swing right there instead of power. It's going to cost me. I was also late on it. Full count. So Rizzo draws the walk. I'm going to take him out for some speed.
Your attention, please. Pinch running at first base. Number 11, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe now in. Nearly got thrown out. Wow. Way to get back to the bag. I got so used to that fastball being one of the first pitches you see in the at bat, and I went ahead and went for it right there.
Now back, the third base.
Austin Riley now the last hope for the Yankees. Two-0 count now. Cabrera on deck. Kind of Falefa follows after that, potentially. So we're looking at a situation where we could have had 2 walks this inning. Obviously, we got one of them, but the double play nullifies that. 3-0 swinging foul. So Austin Riley is going to take the 3-1 pitch here. 35 pitches for Bradish. Pitch number 36 is going to be called a strike. And his next one could be the last one. 3-2 count. Riley trying to keep things going here for the Yankees. Top of the ninth. Good contact by Riley, but the story of the night has been catch after catch being made by the Orioles. And that is the case once again. I thought that was going to leave the yard. But that was a beautiful performance by the Orioles. I can't deny that. That was a great game. I'm never mad when I lose a game where I just straight up got outplayed, and that's what happened in this one. Kyle Bradish with a 3-inning save. A little old school right there. Kyle Gibson goes 12-6 now on the season. Salute to him and everything that he's putting on for this Orioles ball club. He's been solid all year. We faced him before, and he is definitely not an easy out. But we hope that you taking it easy, because we are out here at BYC Gaming. Salute to y'all for tapping in. I'll go by the name of Biz Villas. Final score 5-1. Orioles did what they do. Don't worry, we'll be back. We are still in first place, and the next time you see us, hopefully we'll be going for that 70th win. Like I said, I go by the name of Biz Villa. BYC is the gang. You know the vibes. Peace, love, get money. You heard?